Hello! Okay, I fixed it. I fixed it. My microphone wasn't working, but it should be working now. I hope it's not too loud. It looks loud, but it also doesn't. I don't know. Hello! I need to turn on the music. That's the only thing I forgot. I haven't streamed in a good bit, so I I have to refigure out how did I do a stream? How a stream work? Is this working? There we go, we got music. If it's not audible, just tell me. Eben, I love your videos. I do too. I love Eben's videos. They are a rarity, but a treat. Alright, I should probably turn on my face. Hey, how's everyone doing? Welcome to the stream. We are in the Beekse Bergen. Woo! I was in the Beekse Bergen today, actually, which is also part of the reason why I wanted to do the stream earlier this week, but I was very tired and had a bit of like things going on, which I won't get into. And then I realized today I was going to be going to the Beekse Bergen, so I figured that's a great moment to do this stream in particular, because today we are going to be doing, hey, travel vlogger just joined it, that would be me, I guess that does describe me nowadays. But yeah, today we are going to be going through the Beekse Bergen, making some notes. We are going to put down some pins, being like, this thing needs to happen still. And maybe we'll also just do some things right away, because some things might be so small that there isn't really a point in doing it later. So I took a couple of pictures today. I took a bunch of videos today because I do want to incorporate some of that stuff in the next episode, which hopefully is going to be the last episode. That's what I intend it to be, at least. So you're going to get a bit of a sneak peek into that episode as well, because some of the stuff is already here, like this. I think this is in the next episode. So look at this. It's the Kakhuis. Best in town. I actually have this sign in my own toilet because they sell it in the gift shop, which I think is the best move that they could have ever done. I love it. But anyway, the first thing we need to do is build a little pillar thing, which will be our check mark. So I will take 8 meter. I will take 8 meters, something that's 8 meters. This is, I want something that's thick, but also recolorable. The driftwood is actually kind of nice. I think we'll go with the driftwood for reasons. And let's make that nice and red. And we'll just make a nice, thick, big pillar. Like so, and then we'll take this thing. This is something that Ruble Trillions did in Tivoli, and I quite like the idea. Points at earlier message. Yes, no music. No music. No music. Why no music? Oh. Oh. I know why no music. Wait. Spotify. Okay, it's showing up on the not streamed screen. I don't know if my Spotify could have shown something bad, but I was afraid it would. So yes, I remember last time we streamed, I used Spotify, so that's what the music set to. So let's Planet Zoo soundtrack. I want to have my own playlist of Planet Zoo stream. There it is. That should work. Is it? Okay, I'm not even hearing it. Let me get this one. Okay, this is a good volume for me. Oh, Eben has been helping Ruble. Okay, is this music too loud? Or is it just right? I don't know. For me it's nice, but I don't know what the stream volume is. Oh wait, this is the text. The text should be white. The text edge, I don't really care. I just want the sign to be red. There we go. Alright, so we got a nice big pillar, very bright, very red. Muy red. The music is just right. I will take your word for it. Thank you. Oh, what's this? Oh! Hey, it's my plank rent bitching spot. Don't you just love it when you get reminded that this game is still broken? Even though you reported this like 1 billion times? Alright. Bad memories aside, let's go put down some markers. So, what are we going to do? So I took a walk today. So I'm just gonna go... let's start with going everything that I know from the top of my head. And then we'll go through like my videos and pictures to see if there's anything that I missed. So, new climbing frames. Why is it not... Oh, it only shows it on one side? That's dumb. Why does it work that way? New climbing frames. And also... I'm not sure if this is going to be needed, but... Changes chimp habitat. So they are currently reworking the gorilla and chimp islands. The gorillas actually have gotten a bunch of new climbing frames, which I think are mostly there for the crested manga bay, but it might also be for the gorillas. They seem pretty gorilla friendly. And while they're doing that, they're also... The sides of these exhibits had kind of been breaking off, falling into the moat in a way. Same was the case for the chimpanzees. So they've reapplied some sand or some dirt to the edges, the shores of these islands, to make them more sturdy again. So that's a thing that happened over there. And around here there was nothing. Over here there were new rocks. This is the most exciting thing. New rocks. There were some rocks added there. So over here there is a change, but here's where we're gonna go into the debate. I mean, it's not a debate, I'm not gonna do it. But basically, when they did the first edition of the Light Safari, they built like a giant glowing tree over here. And now for the second edition of the Light Safari, there's this giant arch with like a jaguar on top and stuff. It's really cool. But they basically built it over this little garden over here. So this little garden over here is now gone. Like after the Light Safari goes, they clean up the giant thing, and then it's just, this is gone now. I don't like that. I hate it. I am very upset by it, in fact. So I kind of just want to keep this. Not because I'm lazy and I don't want to change it. I mean, it's literally just deleting something. I just want to keep it because it looked so much better before. So screw you, Light Safari, for ruining that thing. Over here, I don't think there's anything that I can think of. I think they might have added some piles of dirt or something, but it's nothing. Something that I had on my old to-do list, which is not applying to this, it's applying to this habitat. I wanted to add a little bit more like grasses and stuff to this habitat. Add more grass. And then let me double check. Let me actually just open that list so that we know for sure that we're not missing anything from that. And who knows, maybe I'll convert all of these pins into stuff to do for the on this to-do list over here, basically. But I'll see about that. Moving along, very exciting thing that we still need to build over here, where there used to be the panorama sign, there is now a new exhibit. This is the bat-eared fox, or the Beth. Maybe you shouldn't call it Beth. Bat-eared fox exhibit. I really want to build that. It's a pretty cool exhibit. It's not... I have my gripes with it. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. And then the panorama sign that's now over here has been moved to, I think, like over here-ish, because there's already this curve in the road. So I'm just gonna put it down. I don't know why I rotated the thing. I feel like I shouldn't be doing that. Started the stream with a pop-up saying I'm a mod and I need to keep this chat a family-friendly place. Yes, even. Do your fucking job. What was I writing? Oh yeah, panorama sign move. That's that. And then over here is a new thing. Wait, did I build that? No, it's right over here. Over here, they added a brand new mud bath. So this feeder is actually gone, which sucks because I put so much effort into making these things functional. No, this feeder's gone. They built a mud bath over here because this pool over here, which is actually could be our next marker. This pool over here, I guess it didn't work out. My guess is they probably couldn't get it to be waterproof or something. Or maybe it was too dangerous. I'm not sure what the reasoning is, but it's drained and they got rid of this and they just continue the hot wire and it's now just part of the moat. There's no pool, which is a bummer. It would have been really cool if like I like the pool. I really like the idea that the water would kind of get up to the guests, and it wasn't perfect, but it was neat. And now it will just never happen. So remove pool. The pool is gone. And then also in the habitat on each of the things, we need to add, what did I call it over here? I didn't call it anything. Add, let's call it a crane. There's like a crane on, actually let's do add crane plus hot wire, because that's also something that needs to be added. And that's the case for all of these kind of trees over here. So lots of things, but they're all relatively small things. The mud bath is a bit of work, and removing the pool also means making more hot wire. So that's a thing, but that's fine. Over here though, that's a big annoying piece of work. We need to add hot wire. So just like in the Elephant Valley there is hot wire around the entire moat, same thing needs to happen in this exhibit. So the entire moat needs to be lined with hot wire, which is, yeah, I'm not looking forward to that one. You can probably imagine, but it needs to happen. So that's our little check item. Then as we pass this stuff, we come over here, the aviary. There's a new sign. Add weaver bird sign. And there's also a sign in here, which I did ask someone to build for me. I know, me asking someone else to build a sign. What happened? But yeah, I was just lazy. And Noabo has been making amazing signs recently. So I figured he would do a really good job. Why is there mesh here? I don't remember that being there. I should check that. I should check. Wait, actually, I can check that, as a matter of fact. Because what's really exciting... Oh, I forgot to put a marker for this thing. Yeah, recently, apparently, Street View has been updated. So, I have... like last year, Street View got added to the Beekse Bergen and I was really happy. But the Elephant Valley was still under construction. But apparently, yeah, it was updated again like a year after. So now we have an updated street view to use. So that's really great. Elephant Valley, even the new restaurant is in there. It's really great. Add light safari gate. This is a gate that was built for the light safari. In order to, they did like a ticket check here to let people into the light safari when the first light safari happened. And they just never removed it. I guess they figured if we ever need it, just in case, let's just keep it. It's not in the way, really. But it is interesting how those things happen. So, that's cool. I should probably not do this by just walking around. We need to go pretty far. So let's actually go... It's so confusing. Go over here. See, now we're back in 2023. So here's actually still under construction. I need to be in 2024. What is this? What's happening here? So one of these paths is 2023 and the other one is 2024, I think. Yeah, so now we're in 2024. What's happening? What was I doing? What was the thing that I wanted to add? That I wanted to show? Why did I open Street View? What were we doing? I'm completely lost. We were over here at the Weaver bird sign adding. Now I'm just confused. Let's go over here. So is there mesh here? There's no mesh here. Why did I put mesh there? Why did I put this mesh? Where am I? Why did I put this mesh there? You don't exist. I don't know why that's... I think I did. Oh well. Let's just get rid of that. Looked kind of weird. So instead of that, what was I doing? One could say, you meshed up. Yeah, I did. Ha. But what was I doing before I went back to the entrance? Was it the sign? I don't remember. What did I want to check in Street View? I did talk about the sign. I'm very tired, by the way. I was like, oh my god, I feel so great after a day. Not a day in the zoo. I was only in the zoo for like 2.5 hours, and then I had to go to a birthday party. But, yeah, I checked Street View for the mesh. I'm sure it's fine. If there's anything else, I'll find it eventually. But yeah, no, so I came home, I felt energetic, I scheduled the stream, I had dinner, I watched an episode of The Defenders, and I felt so freaking tired, and then I had to start the stream because I'd already announced it. So that's basically the point we're at right now. So if I'm woozy and weird, then that's the reason why. But what I want to do is, for the signs, I definitely do want to keep a separate list, because this is a list that I need if I go into the sign stream. When a video showing habitat of flamingo, eventually. The big sign. Yeah, I was talking about the big sign. But the big sign is already on here. It's the aviary hut sign. So I'm sure it's fine. It's whatever. Weaver bird sign. There we go. So, that's all good. There shouldn't be anything here. The cheetahs are fine. Oh, here we got one, which also need to be put on here. This is the cheetah education pillar. I think I already have pictures of that. But yeah, now a flamingo video eventually. Like I'll do every animal eventually. I get a lot of requests, and I don't really mind, but I also just, I'm gonna make the videos that I want to make. And if someone wants to see a certain animal and I go, oh yeah, I really want to make an animal, I really want to make a video about that animal, then I'll do it. But yeah, I'll get to the rest. Flamingo is going to be a huge video because I don't see a reason to only do greater flamingo. But that does mean that it's like 60 habitats if I do every type of flamingo. So it'll be a big one. So I'm gonna need some time for that. Cheetah education pillar. So it'll come. Someone's also requesting scimitar. No, not scimitar horned oryx. The Kemsbok. Someone's requesting a Kemsbok video. I want to do that one. That one's been on my radar for a bit, so I probably will do that one pretty soon. Oh, by the way, today over here, I saw a really cool bird. I've been getting, so this was an inevitability, right? After Nepal, I have been getting into birds. Like after seeing a bunch of birds in Nepal, I've been getting pretty excited about birds. Recently, I went to India. I saw a lot of birds. I actually sort of went birding, I guess you could say. Like I went on a walks with the purpose of seeing birds, and I loved it. And now, today I was at the Beekse Bergen, and I was like, wow, there's so many cool birds just in the Netherlands as well. So I really want to go birding in the Netherlands. Anyway, over here, we saw a crested tit, and it was awesome. I loved it. The old flamingo of habitat of Beekse Bergen is better than the one by the rhino. I don't know if I know what the old flamingo habitat looked like, if I'm completely honest. You could always split up between American and African flamingo species if you want the videos to be shorter. That could be a good one. That probably would be roughly a 50-50 split, to be honest. So that's great. Also, hello, Lovro and Marvin. Welcome, welcome. What's the next thing? There is another sign. Yes, over here, they added a sign, which I kind of really want to show you guys. It's really cool. I'll get the picture of it in a second. Hyena Creek sign. Not sure how well I'll be able to make that one, but it is really cool. So let me wait. Alt tab. Where is it? There, here. So, oh, I forgot about this. I'll add that in. It's good that we opened this. Oh, I actually forgot about several things. Okay, so this is a Hyena Creek sign. So I don't know how well I'll be able to make it look like it's wood, but it is a really cool sign. I absolutely love it. It's so cool. It was by the bird safari where the penguins can walk. Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, speaking of the penguins, that's another change that we'll get to. But there, apparently, this came as a bit of a surprise to me, but I understand the reasoning behind it. But the penguin habitat is no longer a walkthrough, to my surprise. Canoe safari fence. There we go. And then also, something I forgot was over at the Battered Fox enclosure. There's actually two things that need to be done here. Here and I guess where? Here? Here-ish? I'm not sure how I'm gonna fit all of this. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong spot. That's why. It should be like over here. Still not sure how it's gonna fit exactly, but we have playground fence. This playground has received a fence. And we have new toilet. I'm great at typing. Building. Oh god, there's actually a lot more things popping up than I expected. when you take all of these small things into account. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do all of these, right? Because I also just want to finish this project. Now the Africa village has a bunch of stuff, obviously. This is a work in progress. I'm not gonna skip on any of this because I'm working on it. That's the main goal of the episode, is to do the Africa village. But I can give you guys a little sneak peek what I've been working on over here. So we have our new orange huts, which is really great. Actually, I need to not remember, because today I noticed that this hut actually has like doors in it, because this hut was in a different place before. Like it used to be, I think it used to be like over here, and they moved it to over there. But yeah, because the hut that they moved had doors, the new one does too. But they're just using this for storage now, so that's pretty funny. Honestly, I think you should focus on the things you really want to do, like the mud bath and stuff is nice, but what you had put, you like better, so why not keep it? The mud bath, we'll see about that one. I will indeed say that's stuff that I think is not an improvement to the zoo. I don't really want to do, but I can always decide that. I just kind of want to map everything out right now, because it's also interesting to see just how many little things change over like anything that we're marking out right now is like half a year of changes to the zoo, which is super interesting. Actually, it's like between a year and a year and a, like between a year and a half a year, but yeah, it's cool. Anyway, Africa Village, yeah, I've got the layout down. It's pretty cool. Here's the new restaurant. You can see, like, you have the restaurant, you have the toilets of the restaurant. This is going to be like the kitchen, which I'm not going to build, but it is there. And then this is the new gift shop. So that's really cool. But all of these changes will come, because obviously this isn't done. So, good shit. Let's keep that trend going. So we're going to go along here. There wasn't anything. So over here there is a change, but this is indeed one of those where I'm like, do I want to fix this? Because they made changes to this place. I'm not sure if I have a picture of it here. Maybe if I scroll up. I definitely didn't take a picture of it today, but maybe before? No. Not sure when I would have taken a picture of this. It has been changed a while ago, and that does kind of make me want to update it. Okay, this is the old situation, so definitely don't have a picture of it here. Yeah, this building is a lot uglier now. Like, it's a lot more boring and generic, and they got rid of the aviary. But that does mean that like what I have here now is very inaccurate, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do about it. Changes to... It wouldn't be a lot of work to update because of how generic the new thing is. But yeah, I don't know. Changes to building. The meerkats are gone. So the habitat's still here. But actually, yeah, we don't need a thing for this. We just need to get rid of the sign. That's all. And over here, that's already good. Actually, a bunch of signs need to be removed here, but I don't know which, so I'm just not gonna bother with that for now. Oh, over here, yeah, we need a thing. We need a new sign for this one. So actually, let me get my to-do list. We need... whatchamacallit, pergoidered gazelle sign. If I want to. So this used to be the zebu habitat, and nowadays they got out the zebu. The zebu are now part of the main walking safari. The Dig sign is gone. Oh, is it? Okay, that's good to know. I guess there's no more Dig in there with the Abyssinian hornbill. Let's see, goitered gazelle sign. And actually, that does remind me, we need to add the zebu sign over here. Add zebu sign. Zebu. They're only in the Okapi enclosure anymore. Yeah, that could be. That could very well be the case. Somewhere over here. I think over here. I think the Zebu sign is over here. I'm not exactly sure. I'll figure it out. Alright. So where were we? We were along the tigers. Where there was nothing of note. The bees had their same signs, so that was all fine. There is something with this aviary. This aviary has been changed a fair bit. Basically, they removed the doors, and they put mesh in front of these screens. So this netting is actually gone. It's no longer netting. It's actually a mesh panel now. So I'll probably, like, that's a very small change. So that would be easy to do. So remove doors, add mesh. Then we get to Congo. Actually, no, we first go over here. These bridges were kind of like bridges. These, what do you call them? Rafters? I don't know. The wooden stuff was on the verge of collapse. So, and instead of just replacing it with, like, just instead of repairing it, they just completely changed it. So now it's like a stone path. I kind of preferred the vibe of the old one, but whatever. A new stone path. And they also changed this. This log has been moved because, like, this place was kind of collapsing a little bit as well because of it being next to the water. So changes, just changes. That sums up a lot. I could just put that sign in some spots and I will probably remember what that sign would have meant, what it would require of me. Oh yeah, super stupid change. Actually, I'm not even going to put down a marker. We're just going to get some... I don't know why, but they planted some of these. So you can just put down. What's this? Why are you like this? It's stupid. So yeah, they just literally just planted some pine trees here. That's it. That's the change. Why don't you place? Come on. Let's put one more. Alright. So this is all fine. I'm not... God. This is one of the coolest things I built when I first built it. And now it looks so dated. Congo Square. But so be it. This is one of the reasons we need to kind of hurry up, by the way. Currently the zoo is renovating the entrance restaurant. And I heard, little birdie told me, that Congo Square will be next to get some changes. So we need to finish this project, man. We just need to beat them to the punch, basically. There is a new sign here. Do I care? It's like a don't feed the animals sign. It wouldn't be that hard to build, but I don't feel like it. What I do kind of feel like, but also not really. So the penguin enclosure, I already said it before, it's no longer a walkthrough. So what happened is, the doors are now just permanently open, which, why is there wood there? Whatever. And they added some fences along the water edge. And kind of over here they added fences, kind of blocking off this bit of the land part. And actually, pretty much all the penguins were just vibing over here, which is really cool. I understand the reasoning for it. There's one thing you need to add to your punch list. Go for it. Shoot. No, but so I understand why they did this. because a lot of the penguins, for some reason, in recent years, they've started adding, or they started making their nests kind of in the back here, like underneath all these rocks. So they were constantly, I'm guessing, crossing the visitor area, and visitors were getting really close to the penguins, their nests, which I guess the zoo didn't really like. It probably wasn't that great for the breeding process. So now they're no longer mixed with the guests. They still get really close because they walk up to the fence, but yeah. I'm not sure if I want to do this one, but I'll just put down the marker anyway. Penguins no longer walk through. Oh no, not this. I can't. I tried to redo the trash cans and I couldn't make anything that I liked. I was so frustrated. I can't do it, man. It's a trash can. Yeah, and they look like trash. I don't see the problem here. Oh, look at those old leaves. Oh, those were the days. Alright, so over here, nothing. Nothing. Ask someone to build it for you then. You do it. Lion. He might be. Oh, fine, I'll ask them. This bridge has been closed for like ever. almost have to include it, to be honest. Just put a little gate in front of this. Okay, so the Nebraska monkeys are gone. So there's a sign that we'll never use. I need to actually keep it because I need to replace it with the right sign. So I thought that they were just gone. Like, I didn't, like, yeah, one day there were just no longer Nebraska monkeys there. So I figured, okay, the zoo got rid of them for reasons. I didn't know what. Turns out that they were a bit of an escape risk. So what they did, they didn't remove them from the zoo. Today I actually learned that they have been put over here, which used to be a lemur island in the boat safari, and now that is a Nebraska monkey island, and they moved the lemurs from that island to this enclosure over here. So now this is a lemur enclosure. So instead of putting down a to-do thing, all we really have to do is replace the Nebraska monkey sign with a ring-tailed lemur sign and we're good. Can they not just add some blockade, like bury sheets of like chicken wire mesh in the ground a couple centimeters down so the plants can still grow but the penguins can't dig down? I mean, that would require a lot of effort, first of all. But also, it's I'm guessing it's just difficulty with walkthroughs. Like, guests getting too close to the penguins. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure they thought about how they wanted to solve it. This was the easiest or best solution. I don't know. I don't remember there being anything here that really needs to happen. I do remember, I think it was at the cheetahs actually, there's like a new donation sign. This thing's gone, this thing's gone. And it's been replaced by a new education sign, I think. But I would have to, I don't think that would be in the Google Street View. I think the Street View is too old for that, but we can try. And somewhere around here. Where am I? Okay, no, not here. Actually, it's around... Oh god, what is this? What is this? Anyway, over here. We need to be just a bit back. Yeah, here it's still there. Wait, this is 2023. We need to be in the 2024 version of this. There we are. What about the 2024 version? It's also still there. So it got removed after this was created, so that's... did I take a picture of that back then? I probably didn't put it in this album, which is the issue. I'll have to check that on my own time. Is there anything you would like to see added to the zoo, like a new enclosure or renovation? Yeah, plenty. That is something, I'm not sure if I'm still going to be doing it, but I am still interested in doing it after we finish the zoo, is build at least a couple enclosures of my own. Like I really want to build a hippo enclosure, a different hippo enclosure for the zoo. I really want to build... Yeah, no, that's actually it for now. I had some other ideas, but I don't remember them on the spot. And they were mostly caused, like, my other ideas involved, oh, I moved the hippos to here. Now the animal that used to be there needs to move somewhere else. And something needs to move into the hippo enclosure. So it felt, I was forcing myself to come up with ideas for those things. Because I felt like you needed a complete pitch, but it's a freaking video game, so what am I doing? I'm just gonna build that hippo enclosure and that will be it. I don't think anything needs to happen over here. This is all fine. These things actually kind of have to go. The zoo doesn't really have them anymore, but I kind of want to keep them just for now. We can get rid of the dick sign. It shouldn't be too hard. Okay, it's harder than I thought, apparently. I don't want... Wait. I messed up. There we go. Boop. There is like a... Be careful, it will pack you sign. And there's a donation sign on here nowadays, I do believe. But I will have to figure that out once I go through my pictures. So if we go along this, there shouldn't be anything here that I know of. I know that these vending machines are gone and there's like an M&M machine there now, but I really don't feel like making that. I just want to do the stuff that is kind of essential to the zoo, more so than anything. So here we get back to the Africa village. And if we go around here, oh, game don't freeze on me. This is all done, and there shouldn't be anything else here. I think there was a new donation sign or something there, but who really cares? Yeah, around the elephant stalls there's a bunch of signs all about the baby elephants. So that's something that I could do, but also I don't really feel like. I think this is all just fine. I also don't know how permanent those signs are going to be. I guess as long as the baby elephants are still baby enough, they will keep that stuff. But, yeah. Alright, I think that just about is it. So, oh wow, over here there's something that needs to be done still. This is a completely unfinished path here. I never knew that. Finish. Unfinished path. I haven't done a full walkthrough of this zoo in a while, turns out. So it's good to be doing that. And over here, yeah, we have this stuff. This is a very dated version of that fence design. I feel like today there was a lot more greenery over here than what I have. Whatever. Yeah, and all of this stuff. It's fine. Oh no, this has been turned into an elephant sign. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, there is some stuff here, actually. Yeah, I think that's worth doing. There's now a path going from here to here. And like connecting up this whole thing. So there's like a crossroads here. So that could be good to add. So new path. And they also have like a gate, like the one we added the marker for here, the Light Safari gate. They had another one over there for this year's Light Safari. Interestingly. So yeah, I think that should be all. There's probably a little more. Let's go through the pictures I took today. Oh yeah, there is something. See, I already remember it. So now we're gonna... That playground is gone by the chimpanzee. And this is the one in the tree. Oh, this one. Is it gone, or is there just Light Safari stuff built around it? I'll just keep it for now. They changed the flamingo habitat. So the fences are pretty much gone now. Oh no, the other one. Wait, you mean the big one? This one? Can't imagine they removed this one. The one after the bridge. Wait. I'm not sure I know which one you mean. Oh well, I'm sure it's fine. Flamingo. Yeah, I hate the changes to the flamingo habitat, but basically you can no longer walk out into it. It's also, the fence now stops here, and they put mesh or netting in front of the viewing area, and it's very crowded and stupid. And you have very bad views of the flamingo now because this deck is still there. You just kind of have to look over it. It's awful. It's hideous, to be honest. I hate it. But whatever. I don't think I'll be making that one either. Flamingo changes. But it is interesting to consider these changes. Oh yeah, this one. Let's see. Mosey donation sign. Mosey donation sign. Cheetah new adoption sign. Which is this one. I'm pretty sure we don't have that one yet, but let's check. Maybe we do. Maybe I'm... Nope, it's not there. Cheetah. And this is all stuff for the restaurant. Nacho shop, I might make that. Magunda. Oh, the pelican enclosure. That's a good one to include, yeah. Oh, yeah, and some very small changes to the thing. Also, I want to write down Kugu blah blah. I don't know what it's called. Shop sign. And then I will put down make this a pelican enclosure. Because right now it's basically still the sea lion enclosure. And on top of that was the other thing I said. Oh, what was the other thing I said? It was based on the photos. Let's check. Oh yeah, the bird of prey show. Basically, all they did is make new things for the speakers, which you can see over here. So, they look slightly better, but it is more obvious that there's a speaker in there now. The previous ones were a little more hidden, but they didn't look that great either. So, new speakers. Also, I thought that was new. I didn't know for sure, but I thought that this branch looked new. Which is the dumbest thing I've ever said, I think. But it just, I looked at it and was like, I don't think that branch was there before. So I took a picture of it just in case. And yeah. I am... Alright, I'll quickly check this photo of the playground. Because I'm a little curious what is being meant here. Let me have a look-see. Wait, I don't... Is it in here? Oh, there you go. Oh, this playground. Oh, now I know what you mean. I think. Okay, so you meant... over here. That this is no longer there. Specifically this one. I think that's what you meant. If I'm not mistaken. I think that's where on the map we are. Roughly. No, wait. Yes. You crossed out something on the car safari. So it's a bit hard to tell. Right? That's the car safari that you crossed. I'm confused. Yes, that one. I wasn't reading, okay? I'm tired. Leave me alone. Alright, so now that we have our little markers, it's not that bad. I thought there'd be more. Little Owl House reference right there. So this is some stuff that I could be tired being I can't read. I can't read. Tired Goron being tired. Yeah. Which is basically just every stream nowadays, so what can you know? Please don't. Please don't say that. We're done. This is just... I mean, they're currently... This restaurant is now closed because they're making changes to it. Even though it has been changed fairly recently, so I don't know why. And then they're gonna do Congo. I don't know what they're gonna do there, but... I mean, it is very dated. Not just my version of it, but just the place itself. So, I'm curious to see what will happen there. But, for now... what now? What shall we do? I think it's a good idea for this stream to just kind of pick some of the low-hanging fruits of these and make some small things. So definitely not that one. That's not a low-hanging fruit. That's a sign. Don't want to do any science. This is not a science stream. I might not even want to do those. And that's also a sign. Remove doors, add mesh. Gotta go. Going to catch up later. That's alright. I'm probably, judging by my level of exhaustion, I doubt I want to go on for much longer anyway. So we'll probably just do... We can do these. So let's start with this one. So please tell me these doors are separate. They are. Ooh. But are they? Oh no. Oh no. There aren't actually doors. Oh no. Who could have seen this coming? Who built something that way? Why would I do that? How easy would it be to make that an actual doorway? Trim. Oh, and maybe we should turn off random rotation. Okay. It's being nice and laggy over here. That's just great. Love that. So, what's your deal? So this actually... Okay, so it's sticking out a bit over there, but I think we can make this work. So I want to open the street view real quick and go to that aviary. So we're going to go over here. No, further back, even further back. What did I just do? How did I select the mini-map? I didn't even know that was possible. Alright, so why did I go back in time? I didn't want to go there. What did I just do? No! That's not what I wanted. Come back, please. Alright, go over here. In 2024. Yes. Apparently the doors were still on here back then. So, I don't think I took a picture today. Maybe I took a video. Let's find out. Where would that be? After that, definitely after this. What's this? What is this video? Will it load? That's the next question. If you hear a noise in the background, that would be my hard disk spinning because it's loading this video. Okay, so we do have this, which is the other one. Is there something before that one? Is there something before that one? Is there something before that one? Nope. None of those. This is the flamingo habitat now, though. Look at that. Look at how bad that is. Like, yes, you can look over it, but it still sucks. I don't like it. It makes me upset. But yeah, no, so I don't know what this building looks like right now. I mean, I can guess. I've got a pretty good guess of what it looks like now. There's also, not all of these birds are in here anymore, I think. I think definitely those are gone. But let's see if we can update this. So we'll do this, and we'll take you, scroll down, get the right color, and world axis, take you down. Let's do that again. And take this one. There we go. And as for the doors, we'll take out this, and we'll take out the entire door. as well as this secret second door that we had in there for reasons unbeknownst to man. Oh, we've got another layer for some reason. And then we'll move in this, which will not really work as intended, but that's fine. And then we'll take this. That's not its own group. That's great. Why would it be? Definitely, that's why you don't touch older builds. You're just gonna be very upset at your older self. Younger self, I should say. Let's split that just in case, because we're probably gonna need it again. Let's also check. Okay, we can make it smaller. So let's do that. Like so. And stick it in here. But we have to move this in. So this is the best we can do. Also don't want this tree to be sticking through the wall like that. Nor do I want this tree to do that. Alright. So now it's open. I just need to open up the other side as well. Just realize that I can do this, which is much faster than what we were doing. That's the wrong one. It's a little bit bigger than what I had in mind. So has anyone had any fun weekend experiences or activities they've done? Because I went to the zoo today and I had a birthday party, which was quite nice. It was my sister's birthday, and they also recently, finally, after like a year, completed some renovations on their house, so it was also sort of a housewarming for that. Hello. So it was a really nice gathering. The only thing that was slightly less nice was that I was supposed to bring my parents their car key, and I forgot. So they were not super stoked about that, which is understandable. It was my own stupidity. Basically, last week, by which I mean not this week, but the one before that, which I know that's probably what last week means, but I'm trying to say it wasn't this working week. Was the one before that. I had to go to my therapy for kind of like a last time. It was my last time there talk. Basically, I was going to stop because things have been going pretty good ever since I moved out. So yeah, it was just kind of catching up and how are things going? Do I need anything else? That sort of talk. So I figured I don't have a car at the moment, so going there was a bit of a pain. So I just went to my parents' house first, and then I took their car to get to therapy. And then I forgot to give them the keys back, and I went home. And I live pretty far away nowadays. So that was a bit of a whoopsie. Whoopsie number one, you could say. But then my parents, they had a spare key, but the spare key wasn't really working properly. So it was kind of some drama in terms of, oh, please get us the key as fast as possible. But as fast as possible, without me paying a lot of money to go to them, would have been today. Luckily, they were able to fix the spare key, so I didn't need to spend a bunch of money to get over to their house. But that did mean that I had to take it today, and there was not as much life or death pressure on it. Well, okay, there's never life or death, but their car might get stolen. Pressure was basically the situation, because, yeah, of course, without a working car key, you can't lock your car, which is a pretty vital thing to be able to do, in all honesty. Right, I think this mesh is technically too big, but do we really care? It's good enough. Let's also make sure that we are grouped up nicely. Yes. And then we'll try again. That's the wrong mesh. There we go. Align the height. And there we have it. Alright. And I guess we can also use the 2-meter one here, because it'll just disappear into the thing. Will it? Will it? It doesn't seem like it will. It's also at an angle now, which is not what we want. Let's try that again. I can just use this one. Why don't I use this one? This one's way better. Why do difficult when you can do it easily? Alright, let's just do that. There we go. That does it for this side. So that's now up to date. And then the other side is relatively simple. So we already have the thing open. So all we have to really do is just delete the doors, which is easy enough. These rocks, I don't know if we still need those. We have a video of this one, so I can check. The rocks are still there. That's funny. The rocks that were basically just there to hold the door open are indeed still near the doors. That's really funny. I love it. I absolutely love that. Alright, so yeah, I guess we just keep those like that. And then instead of these things, we're going to want to have the mesh ones. I don't think we can use the 2-meter one here, because it will be too big. Oh, also because these are just 1 meter. They're too curved for that. All right. Actually, we should use this one again. All right. There we go. Oh, here we did use the 2-meter one, so I guess we can too. Oh, there's another thing here. Actually, this part has been kind of turned into a desert. Well, we'll do that. We'll do that right away. As well. Just remind me. Also, that was the wrong one. We need to do this one. Have I been doing that? I have, okay. Da-da-da-da. You've done a trip to Berlin before, right? I'm going in 3 weeks. I've heard from multiple people that it's really hard to see everything in one day since the zoo and Tea Park both have so much to see. You definitely have to do 1 day of the zoo and 1 day of the Tea Park. The zoo is doable in 1 day, although I did have to rush a little bit at the end. And the Tea Park is really, really big. I was able to do everything in 1 day there as well. But I did have to rush, and my legs were absolutely killing me because the Tea Park is big. It's a big, big park. I think it's the largest park in Europe, they say. And I believe it, or at least my legs believed it. So, yeah. Beware of that. But 1.5 days each, probably not the best idea. Wait, did I say not the best idea? Probably a good idea. I mean, like I approve of that. That would be something that I would probably do if I were to go back there. But I will say for the Tea Park, if you kind of plan ahead, there's one part that's just a whole bunch of deer, which if you really like deer, that's probably fun, but it was not exactly my definition of fun. Like I kind of skipped past that area pretty quickly. So, you know, you don't need, the whole park doesn't need your full attention, I guess you could say. Unless you're really looking for something specific, but yeah, that's all up to you, of course. Oh, we're gonna need to do the full thing. Like, yeah. Otherwise it's gonna look ugly. So, same thing over here. That didn't go entirely as planned. There we go. Wait, did that? Right. I'm already worried about my legs. I definitely going to Leipzig on that trip as well. Maybe also Prague. Oh, I've been told that Prague is a challenge. So I'm also currently in the process of planning my next trip, and I was also planning Prague, and I had it planned at the end of my trip. And people basically told me, hey, it's Vinny. People basically told me, yeah, you definitely don't want to do Prague at the end of your trip. So I'm taking their word for it. And now I've moved Prague to like much more at the start. Same goes for Pilsen, which is another Czech zoo in that area. But yeah, I'm still in a planning phase when it comes to that. But yeah, I heard Prague is lots of elevation changes is the main challenge there from what I've heard. But I'm really excited to see Prague, so it'll be worth it, I bet. Prague is tiring from experience. Good to know. You need to go to Droefkade Safari Park. Is that? No, that's not the... Which one is that? Wait. De Vuurgravel Safari. Is that the one that I was planning on going? I think it is not. Why do I need to go here? Tell me. Convince me. I didn't have it on my planning initially, but I can... It could be on my planning if you convince me now. You've got 5 minutes now, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm intrigued. Why should this be on my watch list? Do they have a rare species? I know they have black wildebeest, but I can see them somewhere else as well, so I'm not entirely convinced I need to go out of my way to go to this place specifically. Because I'm already going to a bunch of other places. I need to make choices, right? Because I kind of also want to go to Austria on this trip as well. So a Czech zoo trip, anything else on the way? I'm going to start in Hanover because I'm going there together with someone else. And on the way to Czechia, I'll probably stop by something. Maybe Dresden, maybe Nuremberg. Depends on how I end up driving. And then, yeah, after Czechia, I want to dip into Austria and I end up back in Germany, going to at least Stuttgart and Frankfurt, and probably some things along the way like Munich. But I need to figure out what's feasible in like a roughly 2-week time frame. So that's the main challenge there. And initially my main challenge was that I was planning on going by train, but I threw that idea out the window the moment I made some harsh realizations about what it takes to go by train. My biggest challenge was, oh shit, where am I gonna put all my bags during the day? Like I can't just get out of the train. Like when you're by car, you can just be like, oh, I'm going from, I don't know, I'm going from Munich to Stuttgart. And there's 2 or 3 smaller zoos along the way. And I can just stop by those and just quickly go in and out and do my thing and be on my way. But when you're in a train, you need to actually get out of the train stop. You need to put your bag somewhere. Where are you going to put your bag? Hopefully the train station has a locker that's big enough for your big bag. Then you need to get public transport from the train station to the zoo and back. And you need to be on time for your next train to take you to... I was getting so stressed about everything. I was going crazy. But my issue was, I didn't know if I was going to be able to afford a car. Because, you know, cars, if you're renting, it's pretty expensive and it feels like a waste because I could spend that money I would spend renting a car on buying a car. But if I buy a car, I just can't afford my holiday. But luckily, because I bought a house last year, I did my taxes this year and I'm actually getting a big return because when you buy a house, you have a lot of things that you can deduct from your taxes, so you get a big tax return. So this tax return will basically allow me to... It's basically what I will probably spend on my holiday. So any money that I have saved up for the holiday right now, I can spend on a car. It won't be a beautiful car or anything, but it will definitely be one that will get me where I need to go. That's all I need from a car anyway. It just needs to drive. So I'll probably be fine. So somewhere in the next months, I'll look into buying a car. And then in May, I'll go on my holiday by car, probably. Almost 300 giraffes, 500 zebras, and 4,500 antelopes have been born in Kralov Zoo, and it has white rhinos. That sounds cool, but they've been born there, so I'm guessing they're no longer there. They don't have that many animals. Because that would be a sight to see. But, okay. I will do a bit more research into the zoo to see if it's something I'm interested in going. But my main issue is, basically, if I just take, we're going to go, is it pointing north? Yes, it is. Okay. So we're going to go down to Czechia. So, this is Munich. Where can I just get it? Why is it blue? How did I select this? Okay, so we have Czechia, right? So I want to go to Pilsen. I want to go to Prague. I want to go to something down here, which is the place where they have the Himalayan brown bear. I want to go to Jihlava, because the zoo looks really, really cool. Probably Brno. Olomouc has black wildebeest, but to be fair, if I go to the safari place, I can skip Olomouc, because I will have seen the black wildebeest, hopefully. Because I'm pretty sure that safari place has black wildebeest as well. Ostrava looked fine, although I probably don't have to go there. So I could go to the safari place. Maybe if I go to Dresden. I just don't know what route. It makes the routing difficult. Because right now the route would be pretty logical by going to Nuremberg, Pilsen, Prague, Himalayan brown bear place, Jihlava, Brno, Vienna. But the safari place would mean going like back and forth from Prague, or I don't know how I would do it. Maybe I can just stay an extra night in Prague and just do a little back and forth. That could work. But I need to get into the planning phase of this whole trip anyway. MMOS looks really cool, and the exhibit is pretty decent as well. Alright, that's good to know. That's good to know. I will definitely keep it in mind. So, this remove doors, add mesh is done. But we had the other thing, which is that if we go inside of the aviary, they added mesh, as you can see, we just did that. So they added this for reasons unbeknownst to man. So basically we gotta get rid of the foliage here. Is there a pole there? I don't see it in the... Oh yeah, there might be. I honestly can't tell. I think there is. I think this pole is that pole. So around this pole, for some reason, right now, is a little thing. Also, I don't know which of these birds can go. I know not all of these are in here anymore, but I don't know which. Definitely the weavers are out. Can I open the app? I can probably see this in the app. Let me open the Beekse Bergen app, the new one. Map. You don't need my location. I'm not in the zoo. This aviary. Does it tell me what's in here? See more. Okay, so it still has this one, which I think is the red-billed Kila. It mentions the crowned crane. I know that this one's in here. I know that the spotted thickney is in here. Wait, why does it say village weaver? Crested guinea fowl. They're not in here anymore. This is outdated. And it doesn't even mention the Violet Turco, which I'm pretty sure is still in here. So the app is outdated. This is not accurate at all. So that's annoying, to say the least. Because so we have the violet. I don't know the English name of this one actually. Violet. No. Whatever. We have the pigeon. We have the turco. We have this one. I don't think we have this one. I'm guessing it would be there. We do have hopu. So basically, this guy's gone. What are you? Whatever. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that guy's in the other aviary. Have you checked on Zootylist to find out any of the birds? Well, the problem is Zootylist will still list them because even though they're like they haven't been removed from the zoo, they've been moved to another aviary, so that won't help. But that's fine. So the village reaver's gone, and the hoopoo has been apparently put into that place. Zootylist, no. When Zootylist actually removed a lot of these birds because they were moved backstage, and then somebody didn't see them at the zoo, I guess, and they removed them from Zootylist, but they were just being held backstage. So they're I don't know if anyone ever added them back. I didn't. I didn't do it. My bad. But this is accurate now, and now it looks good in terms of the whole thing and location of these things, roughly. So that's fine. Yes, I'm happy with this. And now I need to remove more of this stuff. I don't want any greenery here. This needs to be devoid of life. Like that. And now we can add sand. Yes, they have black wildebeest indeed. Yeah, I knew about that. So yeah, I don't know. I'll reevaluate my plans for Czechia because I need to reevaluate anyway. Because now I was planning on going by train, but now I've decided I'm going by car after all. So I need to rethink my whole plan, basically, because now it's a car plan again. So I need to reevaluate. Like, okay, what's on route? What do I want to do? What can I even do in the 2-week period? So it changes things. All right, that's good. These rocks, I feel like I have somewhere in this zoo something that I could use for that, like this, but smaller. Maybe in the Red River Hog enclosure. No. Where do I have a small pile of rocks like that? The old meerkat enclosure? No. I could have sworn I've built something like this at some point. I just don't know where. This penguin enclosure? Penguin enclosure looks good. No, it doesn't. That looks awful. Darn it. I mean, we can take this. We can definitely take this and use it for the same purpose. Although, wait. Let's make sure it's actually in a group. Alright. I did, while I was in India, I visited a crocodile park and I added everything that I saw on that in there to zoo tier list, because it wasn't up to date at all. So I was proud of myself contributing to the zoo tier list community a little bit. Alright, something like that. Let's also do a little bit of erasing the terrain, which is also hiding the rocks that I just placed. Maybe it shouldn't be that much though. Let's move it out a bit. You're saying I wouldn't go to Liberec Zoo, very old as Mohammed. It wasn't on my planning, so but I'll make sure to avoid it. Alright. Let's get dry grass. No. No. Actually, the golden sage didn't look that bad. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, here. Just back a bit. No, not too much. Yeah, over here, right. This has quite a bit. Love the stream. I'm half Dutch and half Czech. That's, yeah, it's a good topic for you then, I suppose. Let's get the spiny thing. That looks actually a lot more like what we're placing. Alright, so I don't know why there's a random sand pit here. It's probably for one of the birds, but now it's there. Probably one of the birds needs to like wash their feathers using sand, so it's good for them. Yeah, it does buffing. That's what I meant by that. So yeah, good shit. Yeah, I don't think I feel like doing the whole pelican thing. I guess we can build the new speakers for the Bird of Prey Safari. That's not what I wanted to open. There you go. Let's start with the stick. The random stick that I, for some reason, knew was new. The Beekse Bergen update of a lifetime. Guys, new stick just dropped. Oh my god. Ahoy. They actually say ahoy. Ahoy mateys. That is amazing. I mean, I've watched a lot of videos from The Honest Guide, which is a Czech travel YouTuber who mostly makes videos about Prague and Czechia. So I know a couple of things, although I mostly watch their videos for like the sensationalism of them like going after scammers and stuff. So, but I have been like, oh, I'm probably going to Czechia. I should pay attention to these things. This will help me when I get there. So, but I haven't retained a lot of the information in their videos, I'll be completely honest. Hi, my name is Tavon Fosh. I'm an animal expert. Well, hello. What kind of animal expertise are you able to share with us today? Wait, that's not how plants work. It wouldn't split in two directions from the same spot. What is your name? My name is Just Goron. Like it says on my profile. Alright. Actually, I think this is fine. That's good enough for our birch branch. I can add one extra branch off over here. Like half in the water. All right. There we go. Awesome. And then there's a small pile of rocks. My favorite wild animal is the red panda. Let's get this one. This one needs to be darker. This one's pretty good. Get that one over here. And we just now we need to get a pile of rocks around that. I think if we just sneak into here and we just take one of these. One of these. could also just take something from this. Already got this one. Let's try this out. Oh god, that's not what I wanted to happen. What's your favorite wild animal? Gotta return the question, obviously. Oh, that came right at me. It was like a 3D movie. Oh my god. So spooky. Alright, I think we can get rid of the rest of it. I think this is a decent pile of rocks. Just add a little plant in front of that. Spiny plant boy. My favorite wild animal is the kangaroo. That's a good favorite animal. Right. I don't think the dry grass is a necessity. I think that's mainly a caused by the fact that currently all the grass is kind of dead due to it being winter. So we've added our pile of rocks next to the lake. So now we can work on our new and improved speakers. So we'll take our old speaker, and honestly let's just demolish it. It's awful. And then we'll put that on its side. That's our new speaker, and we need to build a little shell for it. Let's actually do it like so. Like that. And now I want a trim, because these are nice and thin. And we'll get the trim, call it. It is the trim, stone trim, classic stone trim. Those are nice and skinny, so we can easily surround our brand new friend in those. Let's disable random rotation. Want to hear facts about animal any day. I love animal facts. I bet you probably have some amazing kangaroo facts. Don't know how I should color these, because I'm just gonna do something like that. It's not entirely accurate, but it'll do. There we go, and then we'll just take a piece of plaster to put in the back. Should I? It's a bit big, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So I'll make that nice and dark to make it seem like it has depth. Is this the Birds of Prey arena? Yes, it is. They apparently made some more small changes to it So just adding that. There we go. It's a really cool one then. Yeah. Yeah, it used to be, I don't want to say better. They made changes that makes the show safer. It sucks. No, it's good. Like, my guess is too many people were standing up during the shows, so they changed the show so that the birds no longer really fly over the audience as much. Like there used to be a tower over here and a tower over here, and the birds flew between the towers, and there used to be a perch in the back over here as well that they flew, so they flew like all over the audience. Wow, it's amazing. But now, you know, there's a perch here, there's a perch there, so it's all the action is happening over here, and every now and then they might still fly over the audience, but it's not really, it doesn't really happen as much anymore. And I completely blame the audience. Alright, so now that's done. Yeah, people are stupid. They ruin everything. Right, so I need 2 things for this thing to work. Might be safer, but it's a shame. Coolest aspect, yeah, it is the coolest aspect of a bird show. So, pity. Tropical rock. Let's get some of these. Actually, some of these are probably better. Just need to make it look like a mound of dirt. And then we'll add like the grasses to it. This top one isn't working for me. Well, because it was open at night for the most part until 1 or 2 years ago. Some people started vandalizing there at night. Yeah, that sucks. That sort of stuff is just a big bummer. Wait. 0.5 meters. Is there anything in the 0.5 meters department we could use for this? I don't think so. No. Is there a trim that we could use? That almost works. Oh, we could use this one. Probably. I think so. Let's try. So, if we just do this. We already have to be relatively creative with this whole thing. So I think this might work. Let's just Z-fight and the Z-fighting. If we also flip this one, it will be slightly better. And now we just need to make this whole thing work. So let's get you and get some more tropical rock action. No. Something like this. Is that peeking through? No, it's not. That's good. Yeah, actually it's probably fine like this. Real shame, it was cool to see the lynx roaming around at night. You could also see all the nocturnal animals. That would be so cool. Yeah, that's a real bummer. Not sure if this is gonna work as I intend. Because we need to... Oh, it can go... Oh, it can go real far. Oh, because it's not really how I want it to be. That works. And now we just need something on top. So this... Ooh, that's almost exactly the right shape. Of course, right now it's, yeah, like that. Don't want that. So we need to move it back at least this far. There's also the issue of which thing is that that's currently peeking through. It's you. Don't do that. Isn't perfect. It's also going to be difficult to get it to be a lot better. We can try to get this one upside down. Could work. I'm not sure. This is gonna be a tough one. Nope. I think this is about the best we can do, sadly. Because this is also going to, yeah, stick through. So we just have to cover the rest with, like, rocks. Other rocks. So we'll need to get desert rock. But most importantly, we're gonna need those small faux rocks. A bunch. There we go. Yeah, let's actually just... Although, could get one or two more. Tiger rock. I didn't mean to like it, but okay. We love the tiger rocks here. I think something like this would also be good to have just in general, like in this area. If that's not peeking through, it's not. This one is though. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Okie dokie. And now let's get the faux rocks. So we'll do the tiny faux rocks, random rotation all, and we'll just kind of jam them in here a bit. Trying to make a similar thing. And we can also put this in for some of those flatter ones. That one. Can't use it for the top one, sadly. That would be nice, but also it doesn't really matter because we need to cover up this big boy anyway. So we're probably better off just doing this anyway. But that's a lot bigger than I thought. Oh, this one's not. Good. So we can do, so if we have one like that, and then another one, if we have another one like that, but flipped, we can actually have like two rocks kind of stacked on top of each other. Sort of an effect. So that's pretty good. Right there. And then I just need a slightly bigger rock to the side. I know it's the same rock, but the illusion of a slightly bigger rock, I guess, is what I'm trying to accomplish. You're big. Something like that. And then, you know, let's just jam another rock in there. And get some more rocks down here. If the game will let me. There we go. I think that'll do. And then as for the back, I have no clue what that would look like, so we'll just figure something out. And now let's color these. Some nice colorful tones. Okay, well that was actually fine. Hello, what did I miss? We basically just put down markers across the zoo of like, these are the things that still need to happen before the zoo is finished. And now I'm ticking off like one or two of them before I wrap up. So after we finish making, yeah, I will also make the second one. We're making a speaker for the Bird of Prey Safari, which today I noticed they have changed the way that the speakers look. So I'm just building one of those, and once I've done that, I'll wrap up the stream for today. No, I didn't want to do that. Something like that. Alright. Not ideal, not perfect, but good enough. And sometimes good enough is good enough. I do want this one to be a bit more muted after all though. Just a bit. There we go. And now we need to get the grass in there. So we got the buffalo grass. Which is definitely the best grass for the job, although I want to avoid that. Don't want it sticking into my speaker. So I need to be careful. And there we go. I do want it on top. Very nice. Actually, okay, wait. This one needs to be tropical rock. And this is number 15? No, 6. And not randomly rotated, please. Let's just make sure that this is nice and green. So that it looks good. Right. That'll do. And then we'll have a spiny something out in the back here. Alright. That is our first speaker. All done. So that one is standing kind of over here, I guess, by the looks of it. I can't really tell. Good thing I also made a video of this. Let me check that one out. Somewhere around here. It's loading. Hey, penguin boy. Hello, zoo lover. Alright, so this is the new pelican enclosure. That's me doing... I don't know why I was vlogging this. Alright, so it's right over there. That's actually pretty accurate to where I put it now. So... if we just move this stick, wait, okay. If we move this stick, oh, why is that? Why are those rocks the way they are? I don't like this. Okay. Oh god, why is it? Why did I build it this way? Yeah, you are like that, I know. Keyboard controls aren't working. Why are keyboard controls not working? It's so annoying in this game. Sometimes. Okay, I think those are all the rocks. Right. Together, we shall move these things over here for some reason. And then we shall move this to over here. Ish. That's fine. And I will take it has a Y in it. What's that plant called? Oh, just putting down the letter Y isn't really helping narrow this down. Oh, it is. Yucca. Am I thinking of yucca? I don't think I am. No, what's that other plant called that looks like that? Desert. Joshua? I'm thinking of the Joshua. Joshua, no. There is a plant that looks exactly like that. It's not the same plant, but it looks like it. What was it called? I mean, this works. It's actually even better, probably. Because this actually kind of looks like it. Although it's a bit too big. Can I get a smaller one? Dope. They're too big. They're too big! Currently planning a zoo vacation. Yeah, same here. It's kind of been the topic of the evening now. Everyone's planning their zoo vacation. It's a good time. Like, I always like to go in May. Like, before the summer holiday officially starts for schools. So it's nice and quiet, at least for the most part, when you go on the weekdays. Although you might be running into some school vacation, or like some school outings. But generally it's a good period to go. And keep clicking the same trees. What is the plant? I know it exists, damn it. This is it, Puya plant. I know it had a U and a Y in it. This is the one I was thinking of. It's also too big. Okay, then I might as well use the cabbage. Yeah, the spiky mat, which is also good. But, oh, whatever. Let's just use this one. Let's do the... Let's at least try it. It is better, isn't it? Just skill-wise. Might be peppers, but I think there's nothing I hate more than children in the zoo. Oh no, you're not alone. My local zoo currently has 5 pregnant African elephants. Oh my god. That is incredible. Which zoo is that? I want to know. I highly doubt it's one I'll be able to visit in time, but that's awesome. Congratulations. You're gonna have a lot of fun. Like Beekse Bergen with their 3 elephants has already been fantastic. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be in the US. I was afraid of that. Darn. Oh well. I'll have to survive with having just 3 baby elephants to look at. Darn. Alright, next video. Oh, look at this one. Oh, that one's... Oh, that's a pain. It's just grass. I won't be able to hide this stuff as well. But anyway, let's give it a try anyway. Wait. I want to get rid of this rock. This specific rock is bothering me. I want to add leaves. Give me leaves. I don't like it. You can go there. Yeah. I'd rather be in Europe at this moment. Yeah. I can understand that. Things are pretty crazy on the other side of the pond at the moment. So I definitely don't blame you for that one. No, I don't need two of them. Do need to make sure there's like a ID that there is a walkway there. And yeah, let's get rid of some of these rocks. Trim the grass a bit, I guess. And somehow, I don't know how I'm gonna make this work. There's no way. Like, the only item that can make this work is way too big to make this work. So we have the grass. Like, this doesn't work. So what other options do we have to make this work? I don't know. Can't use periwinkle. Literally all my ads are about other countries' immigration policies. Oh, that's funny. It's sad, but it's a little funny. Oh wait, we have the other moss pieces. They might actually work good enough for this. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that, but I think it's the only thing we have. This looks like it has a really big hat. Would the conservation grass panel be too big? Yes, we just tried it. Got to find the humor where we can. Also, this zoo looks awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, it's too big. It's too big. I can't do it. What can we try? What can we try? This guy. It's not gonna help. Cause it's too big. Need something like maybe I can make this work, because it's a bit of a different situation that we're having right now. So if I just pretend that that's just shadow and not a rock, it almost looks fine. Out of all the zoos you've been to, which one did you like the most theming wise? Specifically theming wise? Most likely I would have to answer Hanover. Hanover had really good theming. Or Paradise. Like, I don't like Paradise that much as a zoo, but yeah, anyone that's been there has to admit that the theming is like pretty impeccable. Like the amount of detail they put into their theming is unmatched. But then again, they've been kind of falling off a little bit in that regard as well lately. So arguments against it can be made nowadays. It's still kind of an ugly green lump, isn't it? Ugh. How sad. Oh hey, that's not the piece I thought it was. Yeah, not super proud of this one. But what can you do? It's fine. Flower, where's that one flower that looks like that thing? What is that thing even? Why is that my face? I don't want to see my face. Just give me this picture. It's not really a flower, is it? It's kind of more like the diamond leaf willow. That's a bit too big. Maybe the sage bush. That's also pretty big. Oh, I didn't thought that would be so big. Do we have a very tiny bush? Maybe the... Oh... Where is the thing I'm thinking of? This one. Maybe I'll just put that on there. I don't know. I also think this one should be slightly less steep. Don't think there's an easy way for me to use the terrain to salvage this. Maybe a little bit. Not quite. I think this is just the best I can do. Good enough. We have our new speakers. Alright, so that's at least 2 things checked off the new to-do list that I made. But a lot of this I'll be checking off just in my own time. And it's mainly small things, which will probably be like the end of the next episode. It will be like bam, 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 bam. Here's all the things. So, yeah. The end is officially begun. I will work on the new Africa village, and after that I will do as many of these as I feel like, and then I will consider the zoo to be finished. So yeah. Out of all the zoos you've been to, which one did you like most? We already heard it. Those red panda aren't very realistic. I'm sorry. They're a necessary evil at the moment. So yeah. I want to thank you guys for joining me today as we did some prep work in Beekse Bergen as we get close to finishing the project. I hope you look forward to the finished project. It'll probably still take another month or 2 or 3 or a year. Who knows? With me, you never know. But it is kind of my top priority at the moment in terms of YouTube. Which does mean I will be continuing the real life inspiration videos. But I will say I haven't really felt like making any zoo tours as of late. They just take a lot of time, and I barely got around to playing the game anymore. Like, I really wanted to do the Nepal vlog because that was such a personal journey type thing. But yeah, I'm not really in the mood of making any zoo tours. I would like to make a zoo tour of like the Indian zoo that I've been to, but at the moment I just don't really feel like it. So maybe later at one point. But for now, yeah, I kind of felt like, oh, now that I'm done with the Nepal tour, I should get back to making videos about my Germany trip, which is almost all a year old. And I was like, I don't want to anymore. So if you don't want to, you shouldn't do it. That's how I see it. So yeah, I'm gonna sign off. I'm getting really tired, and I kind of want to go to the zoo tomorrow. Check on how the baby giant panda is doing at Owl Hunts. But I don't know, I'll see if I feel up for it. Maybe I'll just stay at home and do some Beekse Bergen stuff, because that's also fun. But yeah, as I sign off, I wanted to show you guys something. If you've seen the Nepal vlog, you know I bought a rug there. And if you haven't seen the Nepal vlog, go check it out. I'm really proud. I'm really proud of all of it. I'm so happy with what I've made and how I've edited it, and I'm just so happy with all 4 of the videos. They're awesome. But yeah, you know I bought a rug from the Red Panda Network there. And one of the main reasons I wanted to buy the rug while I was in Nepal was because whenever they sell the rugs online, first of all, they sell out really quickly. Second of all, they're so expensive. Not because the rugs are expensive, they're a fair price, but you have to pay crazy amounts in shipping. So I bought the rug in Nepal so that I wouldn't have to pay shipping. We even got a discount because they were practice rugs, and I've hung it on the wall. You can see it at the end of the last vlog, part 4. But as after I got back, the rugs became available for sale again. And now that I already had one, I knew how cool they were. And I just couldn't help myself, and I bought one. So, mind you, this is like $70 for the rug and like $50 for shipping. It's insane. But I'm so happy with it. I got it. Look at it. It's so cool. My green screen thing is not happy with me right now. Just show the fucking rug. Stupid. It just completely disappeared. What happened? Where did I go? Oh, there it is. Okay, well, I'm really happy with the rug. Look, oh, if I hold my hands over it, it will show it. Look, it's the rug. So one thing about the rug. Apparently, it wasn't just really expensive shipping. I also had to pay import taxes. So not only was it like 50 euro shipping, it was also 35 euros for the import. So I paid more on shipping than I paid for the rug, and that feels dumb because I could have also donated that money to the Red Panda Network. You know, it sucks. It sucks that it works that way. I'm happy that I have this rug. Only problem is I was gonna hang it up like underneath the other one, but they're different widths. So I can't do that, it will look stupid. So now I'm also struggling with that. I don't know what I'm going to do with this rug. But I'm happy I have it. It's very nice. It's soft and cool. And it's not going on the floor. I'll find a different room to put it in. But yeah, that's the rug story that I wanted to tell. I actually had this rug on my desk specifically for the purpose of wanting to tell the story. And look at the bag it came in. It's so cool. No, green screen. So yeah, that's the rug story. I just wanted to end on that because I didn't find a way to naturally integrate it into the stream before this. So I'm gonna go probably sleep. I'm very tired. So I'll see you all in the next video stream or whatever comes first. Wednesday there should be a real life inspiration video. I haven't made it yet. I need to get on that. I did gather the footage. I want to do it. I want to make one on the water buffalo. So that'll be Wednesday. You all got the sneak preview. Love the Nepal vlogs, and the rugs are very cute. I'm sure you'll find a good place for it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna be going. I need to update this. This is outdated, but it's fine. God damn it. Bye bye.